Bonjour everyone, my name is Noah and welcome back to my channel. We have a lot to catch up on and that's probably going to need a whole entire video because a lot has been happening over the past couple of months. But first, welcome to my new apartment! Right now, it's Monday, probably one of the rainiest days I've ever seen in LA. And I just got the keys. I'm technically not moving until this Friday. That's when I have my movers coming. But I'm in school Monday through Thursday all day long, so I'm not gonna be able to do much. But first, I wanna have a little ritual. I brought two things with me. My money tree and some Palo Santo. I'm not sure exactly what this does, but in my head, this is meant to christen the place a little bit. Clear it of negative energy and get it ready for the big move and for a new life. Get the doors, all the windows. This also smells delicious. There are so many windows in this place. This place is huge. I need to give you a full tour, but right now Crush is waiting for me at home, so let's go back. Okay, we're back home. We have this little boy. He's obsessed with these bones. Of course, as soon as I got here, the nostalgia and like bittersweet feeling of leaving this place started to hit. Just to backtrack a little bit and explain my move, because I love this apartment and I've been here for it's gonna be 3 years soon. It has seen a lot of different periods of my life. It has seen a lot of different people. And I wasn't in a rush to leave, which is a very privileged place to be because I wasn't rushing. I wasn't being pushed out. I could just basically wait and see until something better came around. And this one did. And when I tell you it was a fight to get this apartment. Are you good? I had alerts on Zillow and I was looking multiple times a day, every single day. I really wanted to find like an older building, Spanish style, but I also had a lot of criteria that I wasn't willing to give up, like a washer and dryer, a dishwasher, some sort of AC and heater, a parking spot. I wanted to be in a specific location because I want to be closer to school so that it's easier for me to come back and check on Crash or feed him or let him out in between classes. I wanted natural light. I wanted hardwood floors. I wanted a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it was complicated, and of course I wanted to stay under my budget. So I knew it was kind of a long shot and I wasn't hoping to find something quickly. And one day I got an alert for this apartment. I immediately scheduled a tour because somehow the pictures were also good. I feel like a lot of LA apartments that are great have really bad pictures and that's how they stay on the market. My luck is I was probably one of the first ones to contact the leasing agent, and I scheduled a tour immediately, so I was the first person to see the unit. And that is, I think, the reason I got the apartment. It has pretty much everything I wanted. The only thing I'm compromising on is it doesn't have central air and heater. It just has wall units or window units, which I've never had, so I don't really know. I'm gonna have to adjust. A lot of my friends were telling me that it was gonna be a struggle in the summer, but I knew I had to compromise on something, and this didn't feel like the biggest deal, especially for that apartment. It is 1,000 square feet. It's huge, especially compared to this place, which is like 650 square feet. And it's cheaper than what I pay here. As soon as I saw it, I told the leasing agent I was ready to apply because I knew that it was gonna move fast. Unfortunately, it was a little bit of a battle because I am not salaried, so I don't have a W-9, which technically just means I'm freelance and my income is not stable and consistent throughout the year. So the landlord apparently was a little spooked, but we ended up working something out and I was able to get the apartment. They kept telling me that it was the most sought after unit that they've ever seen. I don't know how truthful they were being, like if they were trying to just gas me up on like, yeah, you got it, when it was difficult to get. The movers are coming Friday and I believe there's a packing service, so I technically don't have to pack much. I already started packing a few boxes yesterday because I had time and I just felt weird not utilizing my free time to pack when I'm moving in a few days. Still have a few boxes. I'm gonna probably pack all of those and then whatever's not packed, they can take care of on Friday. I'm also hoping that they can just take care of everything in the kitchen because I don't want to have to pack plates and glasses and all those things because that's gonna end up breaking. Thursday, I'm also seeing Wicked the day before the move. But that's okay. We needed to make an exception for that. Are you excited for a new home? You just want to play. Okay, it's Tuesday afternoon and I just spoke to Piece of Cake Moving, the moving company that I'm moving with. And unfortunately, they can't do Friday anymore. Thankfully, I have my old place until next Monday and they're able to schedule it on Sunday. It's stressing me out a little bit because I had moved my electricity and my Wi-Fi and everything on Friday. But I'm just gonna call and make sure that these are pushed back a little bit. And I think the one thing I'm a little bit nervous about is that I wanted to move on Friday so that I had the entire weekend to go back to my old apartment and kind of fix it up, fill up the holes in the drywall where things were hanging and repaint over them and just clean it up so that I can get my security deposit back, because it's a lot of money and I feel like I always get my security deposit back if I do that. And now with the move happening on Sunday afternoon because they can't do the morning, I'm gonna have to do that Sunday night right before class. It's gonna be a long day. I just finished class. I can't believe it's already dark outside. I transferred my electricity and my internet, and now I'm on my way to the new apartment to get my clicker for the parking and my mailbox key. And since I'm going, I felt bad doing a trip empty-handed, so I have all my plants, well, the smaller ones, not the big pots, because the movers are gonna take care of that. But I'm bringing all my plants first and a little bit of art, just things that are not gonna fit in boxes and that I could just carry. I'm trying so hard to stay positive because I love this place and I'm really grateful for it, and I don't want to focus on the issues, but it feels like a TV show and I need to vent. Basically, my lease started yesterday when I came to pick up the keys, and I picked them up at 5 p.m. because I had class the entire day, so I couldn't do it in the morning. But if you're paying rent for a day, you should be getting them first thing in the morning. And then I get here, and a few minutes late, the woman who was bringing me the keys shows up, and I see her struggling with the door, but she doesn't tell me anything. And it's pouring rain. We're outside, like, getting drenched, and she's fidgeting. She's like, I think I left the keys in my car. She runs away to get to her car. No idea where she's parked. And so I'm just here waiting in the rain. And in my head, I'm like, she's gonna be back in 5 minutes. Like, she's gonna go get the keys, come back. I think I was out there for 25 minutes. I had no news from her. After 15 or 20 minutes, and I'm still in the rain waiting, but I'm trying to be nice because she looked stressed out and she looked shy, and I think she's an assistant, so I didn't want to push too much. She comes back and she's on the phone and she's looking around on the floor, like around the apartment, but she doesn't tell me anything. She just walks past me and I'm like, she leaves again, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait 10 more minutes. So I wait, and then I text her, should I still be waiting? Do you have any update? And she calls me straight away, and I can hear that she's in her car. And she goes, I am so sorry. I left the keys at the office. And I'm like, okay, go get them. I had to drop off my first check at the office. It's on Sunset. It's not that far. It's in West Hollywood. And she goes, I'll try my best to get you the keys tomorrow. And I'm like, but I paid my rent today. I'm supposed to get my keys today. I'm supposed to start moving things tomorrow. And it's already complicated for me to get out of class and take care of Crash and like come back. She keeps being so elusive and not telling me what's going on. And she finally spits out, I lost the key. And I'm like, what? I'm just gonna go home. So I walk to my car. At this point, I'm drenched in water. I'm cold. I'm pissed. I'm like, and you couldn't tell me that instead of having me wait in the rain. And then I get in my car. I call the agent, who's her boss, and who's been incredible. Like, he's been honestly the best agent I've ever worked with. He's taken care of everything. He made sure I have all my questions answered. He's so kind. He made sure that I got the apartment because it was a whole thing. He's like, let me call you back. So I'm driving home, and then 5 minutes later, I get a phone call, and he goes, Noah, I'm gonna merge the call with my assistant. She found the keys. She tells me, I'm so sorry. I found the keys in a puddle. They had fallen out of her pocket when she got out of her car, I guess. And so I turned around and I drove back, and she let me in with the keys, and we did the walkthrough. And she was very apologetic, and I felt bad because mistakes happen. It was just wild, like a wild start to this apartment. And like the first day, you're excited. Like, you saw how I was yesterday. I was trying so hard to make it a positive moment because it's exciting. I'm starting a new chapter. I found this place that I love. I wanted it to be this like magical moment, and I was just drenched. But it's fine, it worked out. It was just long, but it worked out today. So she also only had the keys to the door, like the front door. She didn't have my mailbox key or my clicker for the gate. So I can't park my car. I have to park in a zone that I'm not supposed to park in right now. So the agent tells me today, someone's gonna meet me tonight at 5:30 p.m. because I have class until 4:30 p.m. to give me those two things. I'm here. It's now 6 p.m. For 10 minutes, I like texted. They gave me a number of the woman who was supposed to come drop off those things, and it was a different woman. So I texted. I'm like, hey, this is Noah from XYZ. I'm just inside the unit. Let me know when you're here. No response, and I see red after 2 minutes. So I give it another 5 minutes, and then I call, and it's this woman who doesn't speak English. And my Spanish is not the best. Like, I'm a little rusty. So I'm explaining to her in Spanish that I need the mailbox key and the clicker and that I was told to meet her at 5:30. And she goes, mañana. And I'm like, no, hoy. She passes the phone to her, I think her husband, her boyfriend, some man who spoke English. And he basically tells me the same thing, that she's not here because it's tomorrow. And I'm like, what the hell? I've spent so much time in this apartment doing nothing when I could be packing at home and doing homework. I have so much homework. But I called my agent, who again is amazing, and he coordinated with the building manager, and I think she's coming now. I feel really bad, but they told me that she doesn't live really far. I just want my keys. But all these things are happening and getting resolved immediately, so I am still lucky, I'm still grateful, and it's still gonna be a great move. I just needed to let this out because the story was too funny. Okay, an hour in, they brought the clicker, not the mailbox key. They told me to come back tomorrow or Friday to get my mailbox key. And then the back door isn't opening with the front door key. And the back door is where my parking spot is, which also someone is parked in the parking spot that they told me was mine. I was gonna call the manager and ask him all those things because some blinds are also broken, but I have a headache. I'm tired. I feel like I'm getting sick, which is not possible because I had strep 2 weeks ago and I was bedridden with another infection recently. So please don't get me sick again, but I'll call him tomorrow. Let's go home. Good morning. Today is Thursday and I'm having breakfast. I don't have school on Thursday mornings. I start at 12:30, which is such a luxury. So I'm having an at-home packing day. Made another amazing breakfast sandwich. I'm honestly not very hungry, but I need to eat now. Otherwise, I'm not going to eat until 5 p.m. Even if I'm not hungry, it hits. I have made quite a lot of progress in the past couple of days, both packing my things in boxes and doing a couple of back and forth in between the two apartments to drop little things off. Now I'm hitting something that I didn't think I would hit. But that also makes sense with my overachiever, annoying Capricorn type A personality. I think I'm doing too much because I have movers coming on Sunday who are gonna move all my furniture, like that's already set and I'm not moving the big pieces, but they're also coming with and packing and moving 20 boxes. Now my reasoning for still packing my things and doing a little bit of back and forth and moving a few things already is that I don't really know what fits into 20 boxes, but it doesn't sound like a lot to me. So I don't want to find myself on Sunday night realizing that they finished their work and there's still a bunch of stuff in my apartment. But I've spoken to a few people around me and shown them what I have left, and they all think that it's less than 20 boxes worth and that I'm doing way too much. I'm not entirely surprised. It's just anxiety, and my response to anxiety is taking action and like doing things that I know will make me feel less anxious because I'm making progress. I just think I'm straining myself and like tiring myself out for no reason because I'm paying them to do it. I also had a little bit of a moment yesterday when I went to the apartment because I went when it was nighttime and I had a hard time parking, and there's still issues with the door keys and blinds and things inside the apartment, and my brain automatically went to, why are you even moving? Your place right now is so nice, so comfortable, you have your habits, you're happy here. And I have to actively remind myself why I'm making those changes. Like, it's a bigger space, it's cheaper, in a location that's a little bit better. I think I'm having anxiety the way someone has anxiety the night before their wedding. Like, you start wondering, did I make the right decision? Am I jumping into something I'm not ready for or I don't actually want? And I have to do the work of reminding myself why I chose this person or this apartment in this case. And that works. It calms the anxiety a little bit. And it might also be that this is the stress of a move. Like, not everything is in order yet. It doesn't feel like home there. The lights are horrible. The overhead lighting is horrible. It's like that hospital white light. So maybe once my furniture is there and my lights are there and it feels more like home, I'll be happy. It's just hard to let go of this place because I have loved it so much. Good morning. Today is Friday morning, aka the day that the move was originally planned for. I'm on my way to the gym right now. I went to see Wicked last night with a bunch of my friends, with Jesse, Peter, Patrick, a lot of our friends, and it wrecked me. It was so good, but I cried so much at the end. I can't believe it's over. The songs are stuck in my brain and I just want to go watch it again, and I probably will. After the gym, I have to go to school because I have my midterm review which is basically we sent in a self-tape of a monologue, and the president of the school is going to be watching everyone's self-tapes and giving feedback, which is very nerve-wracking because you're in front of other people while he watches. And then he's a very renowned actor and acting teacher, so it's a little bit stressful, but I'm sure the feedback will be super helpful. And then maybe I'll do more packing this afternoon. I don't really need to. I have some homework to do. Good morning. Today is Saturday, and it feels kind of like the day before Christmas where everything is almost ready and you feel the anticipation, but you're not there yet. I also had a little bit of a slow start because I went out last night. I went out for Demi's birthday. We went to Craig's for dinner. It was really cute.
A sip.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, give me a sip. Thank you.
And then I met up with Jesse and Peter to go out, and it was really fun too. And I drank quite a lot. And I did not have ZBiotic before. And like I had been craving dirty martinis, but I did not need to have that many. Anyways, I got these small little clickers for my garage gate at the new apartment because the clicker they gave me is like huge and bulky. So I'm gonna leave it in my car, and I wanted to have that on my keychain just so that I can go in and out easily. So I programmed those this morning, and I haven't eaten yet. I'm starving, but my best friend Val is gonna come over. Maybe I'll take her to the new apartment so she can see it, and I'll do a couple of things there. Right now, I think I'm gonna paint the baseboards because someone ate the baseboards when they were a baby. Okay, I ended up not painting anything, and I'm with Val. Yay! We got Vietnamese food, we got banh mi's. We picked up Crash on the way back, and now we're gonna go to the new apartment. I'm so excited. I'm gonna show you the apartment. Crash is gonna see it for the first time, and we're gonna have food. Look, Mama! Hello! You like it? You like it?
We are on the floor.
Yay!
Wow, babe. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness! Yes! Little makeshift table. Good morning. Today's the day. Val ended up sleeping over, and I just dropped her off at her house with Crash. I'm probably not gonna see him for a week because after today, I'm gonna go to New York this week for Thanksgiving. So he's gonna be with her for a minute, but he's so comfortable with her, and he loves her, and she loves him. So this feels good. The movers were scheduled to come at 1 p.m., but they just texted me that they're 10 minutes away from my house and that they just finished their previous job. So they asked if they could come earlier. It's about 11 right now. And honestly, I'm not mad at it because once they finish moving here, I'm gonna have to clean up the place and everything. I did finish patching up the walls and painting over them, so that's done. It's just a mess. Like there's things everywhere and it's making me panic a little bit. I think mentally it's just weird to not have everything ready and packed when they come in, but maybe people don't even start packing, and I pack like 60% of my apartment, maybe more, like 70% of my apartment. So I'm just trying to let go of that feeling, and I'm gonna let them do their job. I forgot I was vlogging completely. The move is going. They've been here for an hour and a half, 2 hours now. I'm waiting in my car because at first I was still doing things and packing enough things in my car and like helping them out. And then I started feeling like I was in their way and I wasn't helping at all. So I didn't know where to put myself. So I'm in my car. They had to use 10 more boxes than what we had planned for, which is not that bad. They packed my entire kitchen, and I think they're working on my bedroom right now. They wrap every piece of furniture so well. I was worried about my vintage bookshelf because it's very old and it doesn't come apart and it's fragile, but the way they wrapped it, I was like, oh, we're good, we're chilling. So yeah, that's the update. It's going really well. Okay, we're at the new place. The movers just left. It is such a mess. I'm feeling very overwhelmed, but the good thing is the furniture fits perfectly. Like it looks like everything was meant to be here. Now I have to go back to the old apartment to clean it up because it was a little bit of a mess when we left. I had left cleaning supplies and my vacuum in a corner, but then I forgot to tell them. So they packed everything and I have no idea which box it's in. So I'm on the hunt for my cleaning supplies and then I'll just head over. We're back at my old place. Val helped me clean up the kitchen, the bathroom, and pretty much everything. So it's not bad. Honestly, I'm not too mad at it, but I'm just going in with some paint to fix the walls here and there. Like the kitchen is so clean. I'm honestly pretty impressed. The rest is not bad. I fixed up the wall everywhere where I had things hung up, to like curtains or mirrors. And honestly, I can't even tell where they were. But it's really not bad. Wow, it's crazy to see it this way. And right now I'm working on the bedroom because I don't know how the wall got so dirty, but I tried with a magic eraser and it's not working, so I'm going in with paint. And like, I know I'm not gonna get my full deposit back because you never really get your full deposit back, especially in big cities like LA or New York. But I just want to give them something that's a little more fresh than how I left it yesterday. Okay, first night at the new place and it's a mess. I'm not even gonna show you what I see because it's giving me so much anxiety. And I have class tomorrow and I am learning to be patient and to not unpack everything all at once because there's just no way I could do that and get a good night's sleep. That being said, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching and being my little support system throughout the week. I, for some reason, thought that I was gonna manage to go through one move without being stressed and without feeling overwhelmed. I don't think it worked. And I think it's fine, like it's normal. Moves are stressful and I don't know what else to say, guys. I'm tired. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It's also kind of random that I'm here on YouTube. I forgot. Like I just came back like nothing happened. I have so much to share with you guys. I can't believe I've been in school for 2 months almost now. We need to talk about that. Okay, love you, bye.